Hey guys, and welcome back to Dyson's Sphere program with Arumba. How's it going?
Wonderful. I am so happy to be playing again.
I always ask you how it's going, but I never ask you why it's going.
Because it must.
Oh,
That makes me think of that movie
deep.
Blast from the Past.
Never seen it.
Oh yeah? It's got that guy from George the Jungle who played Tarzan. What was his name?
Yo, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, Brandon Fraser. I love that guy. He's a really,
Yeah, I like him as
interesting
well.
actor.
Apparently he's
Yeah.
a really nice dude as well.
Yeah, really, really troubled life too. Sad. Very sad.
Very Sag. Fucking Sag. So you're fine to say Sag, because Sag is an emote. We're good
Well,
with
I think
that
that
one.
might be where. Yeah, I was telling Cjo, so everyone else is in the loop here, that before we started recording, I've just suddenly added "adge" to the end of a lot of words, and I don't know where it came from. That might be where it came from. It's just the emotes on Twitch, like Sag and stuff. So Sag, Googe, Badge, Weird. I don't know.
That is
My brain
weird, mate. That is fucking... Oh, the fucking belt was running the wrong way. Derp.
My brain is dumb. So anyway, why am I on Uranus? I mean Venus. Oh man,
I'm
it's too
such a
early in the
child.
day. It's too early in the day. That shouldn't have been a lull. Come on. Oh way. Wake up.
Lollage.
Make me try harder than that. So I don't remember what we were doing last, but I know that we need a lot of silicon, whatever it's called.
Yeah, you told me I need to fly.
Yeah.
I've got a decent amount of silicon, and I've set up this.
And titanium ore. We need those.
Okay, I can set up.
I'm gonna go back to
titanium
Earth
then.
now.
So I'm on Mercury. Yeah,
You're on
Mercury.
Uranus? What?
I'm not on Uranus.
Good. Get off.
It's so so I was listening to an interview with Neil deGrasse Tyson about Uranus, and he gets so
Yeah.
triggered by people calling it Uranus.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I was like, calm down, dude.
He's
not that
kind of a
fucking
nerd.
serious.
He's kind of a nerd, you know.
I know,
He's-
but come on, man. That's like an omega nerd. That's a proper nerdage.
Okay, so I'm flying back to Earth. I'll be there in a minute. 1 minute. And we just need to take the two new metals and set up some sort of like cargo receiving area that eventually we can use robots to automate.
Okay.
But we just need like a big storage chest, and we set up some stuff with it. We can start making solar panels now that we have silicon. Wait, let me check. Let's just agree on what to call this thing. Is it silicon?
Silicon.
High purity silicon.
Silicon, there's no E.
Silicon. High purity silicon.
Yep. Silicone is for boobs. Silicon is for everything else.
Well, I mean, has anyone ever tried to put silicon into a boob? Maybe it works.
Maybe a bit crunchy.
Pretty sure the only thing slowing us down on red science is that hydrogen supply. So I'm gonna go, I think the first thing I'm gonna do, we don't have access to good hydrogen production for quite a while, not until we get like the ability to place stuff on gas giants. So I'm gonna just like ramp up oil production a lot so that we have some more byproduct hydrogen. I am lost, Didge. Where's the base?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I am on the right planet, right? This is Earth, isn't it?
Why does my drag clicking not work? Or do I need to shift drag click? I can't remember.
Shift drag click to do what?
To place power poles at the correct distance away. I thought there was a way that we could place these and like tethered to.
So usually the way I place electric poles over a long distance is you like go the maximum distance. You're thinking of a blueprint function. You need to use a blueprint.
No, I want a drag from one power pole to the other power pole, but then I want the power pole to stop going any further when it can't connect to the previous power pole. That's what I want. That makes
I
sense.
feel like that is a thing. There's also a thing. I don't know if you turned the setting on. Somewhere in your settings, for me, when I place a power pole, it'll move the camera the exact right distance to put the cursor on the same tile. So it's kind of like what you're talking about, but it's not a click drag. But I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like when you place down wind turbines.
Yes.
I don't see like yeah, for me with wind turbines it's just click drag and then you can use tab to change the interval. I don't think you can do that with regular electric poles. So I think you're just mixing those two up.
Well, I mean, that's a oversight, let's be honest.
Probably, yeah. Where is the base? Oh,
Where is the beef?
I don't have enough power to find the base. I'm out of power.
What is that from? That where is the beef? It's definitely an American thing.
Where's the beef? Isn't that a commercial?
I'm assuming, maybe? I'm assuming,
Yeah, I don't know.
possibly. There's a distinct possibility it's a commercial, or an advertisement, as we call them.
Probably, because we're all dumb like that. I mean, constantly subjected to ads, and then they get into our culture. And
You know, it's so, like, one of the most jarring things when I first visited the US was the commercials or the advertisements. I don't know if it's still the same over there, but when I was a kid anyway, I remember watching a ad for McDonald's, and they were actively talking about like how the Big Mac was better than the Whopper, like the Burger King Whopper, and like in the UK, like you just can't do that. Like the Advertising Standards Agency would fucking destroy you. So it's such a weird thing to hear. So I don't know if that's still the same thing, but yeah, ads are fucking strange in the States. I think it's weird that like our countries are so similar a lot of the time, and then so different and very distinct things.
yeah, I'm not sure about the what's the term? Disparage? Like being able to critique your competitors' products or whatever, but
Yeah.
you did make me think of the time where McDonald's tried to make the 1/3 pounder.
Oh my
and
god, yes, I
Americans
love that.
Are so stupid that we didn't know. Well, I knew obviously, but most Americans apparently thought it was smaller than the quarter pounder.
So please tell me that's not a myth.
It's not. It's
Oh
true.
wow, that's great.
It was just like, people were so used. I think it was just like habit. People were used to the quarter pounder, and then they'd look at the menu and see a 1/3 pounder, and change is hard, so they just didn't want to try it. But yeah, I've heard that that's true. That they just don't. They didn't understand.
Well, it's like why places have double quarter pounders instead of like half pounder.
A half pounder. Okay, so where was the oil? Yeah,
Where's
we only
the
have, like, a trickle of red science production, so I'm gonna just check on that, see what the issue is. I'm pretty sure it's the hydrogen. Yeah, no hydrogen. Let's chase the hydrogen line. What planet are you on? Are you on Earth? We
No,
hanging out?
I'm on Mercury right now, setting up titanium.
I don't think we have a mod. There is a mod that like will overflow our containers, our liquid storage and stuff if we end up with too much, but I don't think we have that.
So do we need to void it instead? Is that like the thing?
You can manually void, but also, oh great, my inventory's full. But also, I don't know words. You can just like manually void a tank by grabbing it or just deleting it. But I just usually add more storage tanks because like we're gonna go through it all eventually.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, I don't have any basic production stuff.
So I watched a movie last night.
Yeah,
About,
I watched.
it was a Ryan Gosling movie on Netflix, which doesn't really limit it by much because I feel like every fucking movie on Netflix is a Ryan Gosling movie. Sorry, not
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, my bad. Sorry, Ryan Gosling,
Okay.
I like you.
But
I like
is
Ryan
better.
Reynolds as well, but
Ryan Reynolds is better. he's great.
he's just like, here. I'm going to be rude to Americans again because that's the theme of today's episode. Ryan Reynolds is like American directors have just learned that sarcasm exists and think that he's the only American man that understands it.
Okay.
So it's like any bit part that requires like a sarcastic character, it's like, yes, let's get Ryan Reynolds for that one.
Yeah, he is pretty one-dimensional. His like character is very just the same as what was that movie?
Deadpool.
Where he I'm thinking of no, it's like he was in college and he was in college for like 7 years. Coolidge College, I think it was, and he needed to
I've never seen this.
Oh, now I gotta look it up. Anyway, my son really liked it. It's a good movie. So there you go. That's all I'm gonna tell you. that's all the info that you have to go on. Is Ryan Reynolds.
Coolidge
Here,
College.
I'll just Google it. It's just, I mean, it's gonna be easy to find. Ryan Reynolds. College movie.
There's
Van
going to be
Wilder.
like a million.
No, that easy. You know, it's Van Wilder.
Oh, Van Wilder. Yes, right, okay.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds college movie. See? Easy. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. But that character that he plays in that one, that is the same.
It's just the same, yeah.
Yeah, he's the same in every movie. But that's okay. He was really good, actually, like, in a slightly different role in that one movie, Phone Booth or something? Like, where he was he wasn't funny then.
I mean, if he's funny at all is totally up to debate, to be fair. No, I'm kidding. I do like him, but I feel like he's one of those actors that you can only watch so many movies with him in it in like a certain time period because he plays the same character every time. It's not his fault. Like, I don't blame him for it. It's just casting. Sorry, what was I fucking saying? Oh yeah. Sorry, I was what?
I thought we were trying to build a factory. Like, what? What are we doing?
I'm still building. I'm still building.
Are you?
Yeah, it's dead air while like I'm freaking building mining machines for the 60 millionth time. So
we have those automated, man.
No, placing them down.
Oh,
I'm fucking automate that. Yeah, it's not like Factorio where you can just have like a because you can't place on top of the nodes. Like obviously in Factorio we could just you just like had a blueprint and just chucked it.
So are you already starting to realize why I had 2 or 3 different mods to make that part of the game better?
Oh, did you actually have a mod specifically for that? That's great.
Well, okay, so now that you've played more, you'll understand this mod. So I turned it off because I thought it would overwhelm a brand new player to the game. So basically, take the mining machine. One of the mods that I used to use turns the mining machine into essentially 6 different clones of the mining machine, and then you have a shortcut key to cycle between them. So you select a mining machine, press a shortcut key to choose the one that you want, whether it's iron or copper or whatever, and then you just place it anywhere on the whole planet. And it spits out that resource. It does draw from the resource availability of the planet, so you can't get iron on a planet that doesn't have iron. But it just allows you to use blueprints and also to not have to go find the iron and then belt it 3,000 miles to wherever you need it. You just place it where you need it, and it skips that whole stage. We do still have one mod that's going to automate mining for us later. It's planet-wide mining, I think is still installed, and that allows us to use I forget what they're called. If we go to technology, it's the first tier mining, the first like logistics thing we're going to get.
Okay.
Planetary logistics, it's called a planetary logistics station. So that will be able to auto mine the planet as well. In a similar way, except that you can't just... It'll function like a big mining drill, basically, that taps the whole planet's resources, which is very good.
Right, I'm flying back, and I've got some silicon and some titanium in my inventory.
Neat. Uh-oh, I got an error. It's just one, though. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Where the heck am I going? Earth. Oh, there we go. The moon. Earth.
Looks like our original iron deposit is empty, and some of these machines that were feeding the mall might be broken now.
No,
I
change.
don't want to
my
find
target.
iron. This is a perfect example of it. Like right now, I could just plant down that machine and be like, new iron, go. You know, instead I gotta like look for iron. Ugh, nasty.
There we go. Right, I'm heading to Earth.
Okay, I was trying to make more oil, and I don't. For some reason, I can't make oil refineries because I don't have any magnets. I don't have any magnets because I don't have any iron. I don't have any iron because I'm not supposed to walk around with iron ore in my hand. Because that's dumb.
We ran out of iron, didn't we? We ran out of iron at specifically the mine that was supplying the magnets.
Yeah, but then I tapped a new iron one from far away, and then
Oh, you were making
And then-
magnets locally, weren't you?
yeah, I found new iron, and then I found on my way back there was some copper, so I tapped that, and now we have a new feed of magnets.
Perfect.
Magnetic coil is the.
Yeah, it's nice being at Mercury. It's so close.
Anyway, so I've got enough crap to make 4 more oil refineries. That'll double. Oh, it actually said Stygia arriving Earth. Cool.
Oh, nice. My fucking screen just started tweaking out and spinning all over the shop.
Oh yeah, did you do a crash landing for funsies?
Apparently so.
So you'll find that I put a two storage bin height storage for silicon plate and high purity silicon and titanium, whatever it's called, titanium ingot. I don't understand why they call them different things. To me, they should just be like, it's like iron plate, copper plate, silicon plate, but they have different names for some reason.
They've got to be fancy.
Mm-hmm. We have 20,000 crude oil, by the way.
Oh shit! I just accidentally, like, twitched and cancelled a tech. This mechanical frame. Like we were most of the way through the tech, and I was like, "What does this tech do?" And then I twitched and clicked my fucking right click.
Yeah, it doesn't forget the progress though. So
Yeah, that's
whatever.
very good.
So yeah, this game is super chill. Like you can play it just for hours and hours. It really does remind me of I don't know, the sense of I think it's more immersive than Factorio. Like with Factorio, I really liked building mega bases, but at the end, like I never really felt like I was playing the character. I felt like I was building the base. And in this game, you are building the base, but I feel like I am Icarus. You know, I am flying around the planets. I am looking at the Dyson sphere.
Ah, this is the oil thing. Okay. My camera was rotated around the wrong way, so I had no idea where the fuck I was. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, you gotta point north so that you can...
Yeah, so that I recognize this base shape,
Yeah.
so that I can build, like, right,
trust
that's
me.
what we're building.
Trust me, it's gonna get so much worse. You're gonna, if we keep building everything on one planet, if we're not organized and clean and smart, you will get so turned about and no idea where anything is. It gets so lost. Honestly, I think like the end stage of this game is just wandering around your base, trying to find things.
It's confused.
Like, or trying to remember where you built something. That's what you do.
Okay, I need. Okay, where should I drop this titanium and stuff? Do we have a receiving
if you were
port?
if you were just near me and you follow the hydrogen line back towards science, you'll find 2 storage chests that I put them in. They're not tapped, they're not tied to anything, but that's where I put them. So
Near
makes
red
sense.
science.
On the way back.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh, okay, so you.
Yeah, I just put them there because I don't know. I don't want to
Oh
carry
yeah,
around.
that's what I was supposed to be doing.
What?
I was supposed to be making plates.
Oh, did you bring back the ore?
Yes. That's okay. It's not far. Mercury's not far away.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So the ore stacks is what they stack to 50. The plates stack to 100. So you
No,
definitely
the ore
wanna...
stacks to 100. The ore stacks to 100.
It does.
Yep. But it's 2 to
Oh.
1 for ore to plates. So
So it is still better.
technically, merge storage broke because I placed down 2.
Oh. Oh yeah,
You need to. Oh, I need to
merge
turn
storage
off
is
merge
on.
storage.
That's why.
Yeah, I need to turn it
That
off.
that turns on by default, I think, or something every time we reload the save. I don't know. I don't remember toggling the button. Also,
Right.
I really miss the mod that would auto-organize inventory.
I checked and it is still broken.
It's so frustrating though, because like it'll put steel like in a different column or different row, and it doesn't automatically merge two stacks of the same thing that should be able to fit in one inventory space. You know?
Hmm.
Sorry, just first world problems, just bitching.
Right, I guess I better pick up some belts. That's why I came back, so I ran out of belts. I'll pick up some belts and then I'll set up smelting on those planets as well.
I think I need to automate oil refinery production because trying to build them by hand is taking forever. I've added 4, so we've doubled our oil processing, essentially doubled red science production, but what do I need to make oil refineries? Iron, no, steel, some brick circuits, and plasma exciters, which requires prisms, which requires glass. Yeah, this is what I need to do.
There's the sun.
Uh-oh, got another error. I think it's all related to that merge storage thing.
Right, okay.
I think every time I open up a storage chest that you placed, that's like causing the issue.
Okay. Yeah, just tear it down. I've been trying not to place any like doubled storage.
Yeah,
But
I just opened a chest that was only 1 high and it had an error because I had merge storage on. I think we just need to not use merge storage. I'll just turn it off. It's fine.
okay.
Merge storage isn't like functionally it's just a visual thing. So that you can see all of the different chests at once. But I'm
Oh,
pretty
does
sure
it still
like
allow us to like pump out and pump in?
yeah, so like if you place
Oh.
like cuz it's a vanilla thing, stacking storage. So if you stack them, it will pull from the taller chest, the higher chest after the bottom chest is empty. But you can't see at a glance like how full the stack is, the column.
Right.
That's what merge storage is supposed to make easier. It's like interact with the entire thing. Or like if you want to manually move stuff, like right in this stage of the game, when you have to move stuff from another planet back here, instead of having to open up 4 different chests to grab silicon plate, you can just click once and grab it all. But again, we don't really need it.
Landing back on Mercury. I just love that you just rocket your head straight into the fucking planet.
It never gets old. It's really fun.
Right, let's I can't believe I've got this entire base working off of 2 solar panels.
It'll get the job done eventually.
Well, no, it's like fully functioning. Fucking 900% solar panels.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. I forgot that plant has that much ratio.
Much ratio. Wow.
Indeed. It's like we are not getting any wind turbine production anymore because there's no anything on this belt. So this is like the other thing that happens to me a lot in this game is that you track down like you notice that there's an issue in production and you're trying to figure it out, and then you just have to follow the belts around and figure out like why it stopped. And the problem is you won't be able to see it, but there's an empty belt and I don't know what's supposed to be on the belt. So I think we need to get into the habit of always marking the front,
what's on the belt.
yeah, what it should be, so that if the belt's dry, it doesn't. Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that.
I don't think I can.
I think our original iron deposit running out is the problem. So yeah, there needs to be iron plate. I'm gonna go find some damn iron. Stupid robots. I need robots.
This is annoying. I'm going to delete that.
Iron ore 5 of 7. I'm pretty sure that means that there are 2 more iron deposits on this planet that have not been tapped. Yeah, there's one. Oh god, it's so far away. Ugh. Not cool.
This is some belt spaghetti. Oh, people are gonna be so pissed at that.
Belt spaghetti is part of the game. Learn to love it.
It's like there's a storage chest that is full here, so instead of me like, I couldn't be bothered putting it all in my inventory to then take it all out my bloody inventory after moving the storage chest. So instead, I had to like pull a belt up and over everything just so I could get my other belt in the right place.
I don't see a problem with this. Sounds correct. Core energy will deplete soon. I don't have any fuel. Damn it. No, I'm in the wrong part of the planet. I'm turned about. I don't know how to... Where's the fuel? Son of a gun. No, I'm gonna run out of power!
And that was the last we ever heard from Arumba.
Ah! No, I'm in the water. I'm in the water without power and no fuel. Shit.
Oh lord.
Okay then. Oh, I've got some energetic graphite. Never mind.
This is titanium.
This Earth is spinning way too fast. By the way, the night sky is just like flying by. It's like a time lapse.
We're on a diorama of Earth. Okay, that's the... I hear you commenters, you're furiously typing at what I've just done, and I agree with you. I'm gonna fix it. Go.
All right, now I just have to remember where did we put fuel? Where's the gas?
Oh, I'm doing it again. Oh no.
We need to be better. We're not being good. We're not good.
I'm good. I'm bloody miles away. I'm on a different bloody planet, mate.
Exactly. Why aren't we organized?
Is science still coming in? Is everything still working on that front?
Red and blue, but we aren't making enough red. Like the belt's got, I don't know, it's not even close to saturated. We need hundreds more hydrogen per minute to support it. There is a production panel, by the way. Press P. It's just like Factorio, except that it's a little bit more complicated to parse, I think. You can sort by local planet, local system, specific planets. It's pretty good. You can create favorites. I don't know if you're looking at this right now, but if you put like copper ore as 1
Ooh.
and stone as 1 and coal as 1, then you can check 1 at the top and just look at all of the things that are 1. So in the past, I've done like ores is 1 group, and then like intermediates is a 2nd group, and then like fuel is like a 3rd group as an option.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good information here. So why is the theoretical max for energetic graphite 360 per minute, but why is that like yellow?
Okay, so that I think is part of a mod.
Okay.
It's
'Cause
basically
gears as well.
bottleneck.
Oh, okay. So is
So
that...
I'm trying to remember what the color means. Like, it should be evident if we just go look at it. So
Well, there's not enough coming in?
yeah. I'll go check the mod page, because I'm not going to remember exactly, and I'd like to be able to give a good answer. Okay, so we have a bottleneck mod. Adds production consumption planet list to statistics panel. Also shows missing precursor items, aka bottlenecks, and supports filtering lists by only precursor or consumer items. I don't know what they mean by precursor in this case, but...
Is it that we don't have a theoretical max production of coal that's high enough to make the graphite? Is that what it's saying? Like we've got a theoretical max of 360 per minute, but we can't hit that because of the input's the bottleneck.
Probably, yeah. Because we only have 6 producer.
Well, only got 2, do we not? Of cool. Yeah, 2
Okay.
producers.
So you see the little, like right to the right of the column where it has like the producers and consumers numbers, there's this little tiny filter thing, and if you put your mouse on it, it will tell you in the tooltip bottlenecks underpowered or produced on which planet. And I remember using this before. So like,
oh yeah,
I'm trying to
underpowered
find
100%.
one. Okay, so if you hover over steel producers, in the tooltip it says need iron ingot 60%, stacking 20%, underpowered 100%, missing spray, iron ingot 60%.
Oh yeah, we were going to spray stuff.
Yeah, we forgot about that. Trying to remember what this means. Iron ingot 60%. Pretty sure that means that we don't have enough iron ingots to support the steel producers. Stacking is, I think, it's not about stacking, it's talking about like getting the entity out of the machine. Like it's got a stacking problem. It's not unloading fast enough.
Oh, okay.
I think. We'll have to, I'm still looking at the mod page to try to figure all this.
I'm currently building 3 belts worth of titanium smelt.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm here. I needed belts so that I can do more iron. And actually, we don't get this fixed. We don't have any more belt production because that original iron deposit was feeding the entire mall.
Wait, if I run out of...
Where in the hell?
Run out of sorters.
I thought we were gonna play well today, and I feel like we're already playing poorly.
I think I'm playing well. I think I'm playing better than I have.
It's been 35 minutes. I don't feel like I've done anything yet. Like I'm just sort of wandering around, you know. I can't even find the iron deposit that I tried to tap before I ran out of iron or belt. Sometimes just even getting like aimed in the right direction is confusing. There's iron there, in there.
Right. Okay. Now, if I change these to smelting titanium, and then I annoy Arumba by making this noise.
Oh, that noise doesn't really bother me. Why would it?
Because you hear it.
I hear it on any planet. Like I hear it from across the galaxy. And what's the point?
We're burning out. Finally, my 2 solar panels are not enough. When I've got 3 full lines of smelting going on, 2 solar panels do not cut the mustard. Where does that come from? Where do you think that comes from? Cutting the mustard?
I don't know. It sounds like passing gas.
Yeah, like cut the cheese.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like an old English, like, oh dear, did you just cut the mustard?
Yeah, that's kind of what I hear.
Yeah, a mustard fan, Arumba.
Only on, I like a little bit of mustard on hot dogs and on like hamburgers, but
Like American mustard.
a little bit. I prefer like honey Dijon or Dijon mustard, something like that.
Yeah, we like a good
It's got to
Dijon.
have actual. Yeah, it's got to have some actual niceness added to it. I like sauces.
I like American mustard on a hot dog.
Uh-huh.
So I do have an American mustard thing in my fridge for hot dogs. However, on anything else, like you say, man, give me a Dijon, give me a French mustard, give me some fucking English mustard, ham and cheese sandwich. Can't get any better, man.
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
I'm getting hungry.
Well, you've had breakfast.
I know, but I like one of my favorite like guilty pleasure meals is I like to go to IHOP and get like a melt, you know, like there's a difference between like a sandwich, a ham and cheese sandwich, and a melt, right? I forget, like there's like a subreddit where they get all pedantic about the differences between sandwiches and melts, but
So is a melt just like a panini?
Like I don't, no, don't even try to bring another word into this. What the hell is a panini?
A panini. It's like where you get like a ham and cheese sandwich, and then they put it in like a hot press, like a George Foreman grill, except without the ridges, and then they close it, so it like squishes everything down and then melts all the cheese inside. That's a panini.
That sounds the same as a melt to me.
Okay, so Americans have decided to change the name of something.
More news at 11? Hey, to be fair, sometimes Europeans decide that we need, like, soccer. Apparently, we wanted to call it football too, but you guys said we can't call it that or something, and so then we started calling it soccer.
Oh, I'm with you. Like, the reason that you guys call autumn fall and we call it autumn, is nothing to do with like the Americans being American. That was actually a Britishism.
We use both.
Oh, you guys call it autumn as well? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The reason that like we do not call it fall over here, isn't because it was called autumn first. It was actually called autumn second, because the British aristocracy wanted to be more proper than the colonials. So we, instead of calling it fall, which just, you know, it's a lower class word, that one, we call it autumn.
What?
That's
dumb.
Like, the UK is just, there's so much classism in the UK, and it is integrated into our language as well, which is really interesting. Well, don't get me started on aluminum and aluminium.
Okay, I won't. I don't know. I understand the words that you said. I have no other thoughts to express. I'm just gonna build some more power. I noticed that our power supply on Earth we're not getting full sasatisfaction.
Yeah, you were saying a ham and cheese melt. That's your shit.
Right.
That's your jam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ham and cheese melt. And I actually, because I like using tomato soup. You dip it, and if I don't have tomato soup or like if they have like a soup of the day and it's got any kind of tomato in it, then I'm all about that. But if I don't get that, I'm willing to dip it in ketchup because it's close.
To be honest with you,
it's like soup, kind of.
Like Heinz tomato soup, like cream of tomato soup, tomato.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Another one. There's another one. Tomato.
Heinz tomato soup is like 90% sugar anyway.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Actually, I funnily enough, anecdote, I picked up some tomato soup literally last night when I was in the store. in the supermarché.
The supermarché. Why are you
Supermarché.
calling it that?
That's the French for supermarket.
Really? Supermarché?
Supermarché. Yep.
I didn't know you were French.
No, I learned fucking mate. I learned a lot of languages. This is when the comments are like, "Did you just made that up?" Ah, probably.
No,
But I do remember.
Not my I'm bringing iron back because we didn't have iron, and I just ran into a double iron feed that just ends in the water.
Sounds about right.
Why?
Oh, I was doing that, and then you were like, "Yo, we can fly," so we started flying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we have a lot of iron now.
Yeah, because I was bringing it over from the coal area.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Well, we have a crap ton of them now.
Cool.
In theory. Do we have stackers yet? I don't know if we do.
We don't have goopers. What does gooping require?
It's really easy.
I just want to know if I've got it on this planet.
So this is the issue. Remember where, because we have extra buildings from one of the mods, it doesn't show up anywhere on your taskbar. So
that's correct, yes.
You gotta open up your replicator, F key, and then go to buildings, and then it's like column 6, row 4. It's called a spray coater.
I need steel, and apparently I don't have enough iron. I mean, I could get iron, but...
Make a spray coater and then go play with it, and then you'll figure it out. You'll need some regular assembly machines to make the goop, but then the spray coater is the thing that'll actually use it.
Well, what's the goop made out of?
The first goop is made out of coal. If you go to the items tab of your replicator, it's in the top right. It's that orange goop.
Oh yeah. Proliferator Mark 1. It requires coal. Okay, does my planet have coal? I'm sure it does.
Just coal. We should be using that crap
coal,
everywhere.
Don't they? Oh no, this one does not have coal. Never mind. I can't goop.
Oh. Most planets have a little bit of some type of fuel that you can use, but
this one does not. I wonder if this one doesn't because there's a fuck ton of solar.
Could be, yeah, makes sense. Plus, I think only the Sol system is like scripted like that. It's not gonna be like that forever. You know, when we get out of Sol, there's no rhyme or reason to why planets have what they have.
Yeah, like would these planets
Tyler for a while. Sorry?
Would these planets have coal? Because coal is from like organics. Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. Isn't
that oil? Like oils are from organics, but coal is just like carbon, right?
Yeah, and carbon's from. I guess you just get carbon. Not from shit. I mean, it's just an element, Stejo. The fuck you on about?
I don't know. I'm tuning you out. Alright. I'm not going to try to bring back all 3 of these lines because I'm going to run out of belt, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, shit. What was it? It was like... I thought it was T and G to mirror your blueprints, but apparently not.
It's Alt-T. Alt-T or Shift-T. It's one of those, I think.
Shift-T. Dankeschön.
De nada. You just like trying to introduce random languages into our conversation? Like, are you trying to keep things interesting? Like...
I don't know if randomly speaking German's interesting. I mean, possibly. Maybe some people will be interested in it. Is that the outie? Yes. Okay, nice. Maglev tech. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop queuing research. I mean, we already have a resource, like a research bank, so we don't have to have it running at all times, you know? It's not like we're wasting anything. And let you choose it so that you don't
okay.
Get overwhelmed with 18 different new buildings that we need to work on, you know?
I remember we were talking about Maglev stuff for something else. I think it was for like something to do with the drones or some shit. We've been there. So what's that requires? Purpy search. That's yellow. Yellow. I mean, I don't think we need mass construction yet.
I think I did it, and we actually have stuff.
I like
I've
the sound of
returned
this
the
one.
iron supply. The mall will function again. We will not run out of belts or sorters. Yay.
Oh, I don't
We
have
need-
any smelters now.
At some point, we need to get better, what's it called? Better fuel. Like, energetic graphite's not a great thing, and we can already make hydrogen fuel rods. Hydrogen fuel rods, energy 54 megajoules, fuel chamber generation 200%. So that's compared to energetic graphite, fuel chamber gen 50%. So we can just store a lot more power in our fuel chamber, and also it's just more efficient to stack in our inventory. The problem is that it takes hydrogen, and we don't have a lot of hydrogen yet. 10 hydrogen, 1 titanium ingot equals 2 hydrogen fuel rods.
I thought these were one belt smelts, or are the arc furnaces, the titanium, is that not the same as regular smelting?
Titanium ingot can be made
Yeah.
with an arc smelter, yes.
Yeah, but is all smelting 1 to 2, or?
No. Some of them are different. Titanium smelts.
Oh, everything else is 1 to 1. Okay.
Yeah, so
So the
you'll
one
need a
belt
double-
smelt isn't right. Got you.
yeah, you'll need a double feed. You'll need two full belt to make 1 output belt of titanium ingot.
Got you.
Or if you want, when we get a little bit more tech, you can do red belt input and yellow belt output. It's another way to do it. Does that make sense? You picking up?
Yes.
What I'm throwing
Yeah, I'm
down?
picking up what you're putting down.
No, I'm not putting it down. I'm throwing it down.
Oh,
Chucking
I
it.
mean, are you wanting to be served or something? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
Start a dance off?
Yes, serve me. So are you gonna play with proliferators, or what do you want to do?
I'm currently setting up the titanium and silicon smelting on this planet, but I've run out of stuff again.
I'm gonna go add more oil. Oil processing.
Frustratingly, I think I've run out of resources, so I can't do Shift T and Shift G.
You are doing a better job of remembering the blueprints or a game function than I am. I'm still like expanding this oil thing with click drag because I'm a noob. But whatever.
Do I have enough? No, I'm 1 arc smelter short. Are you shitting on my pillow?
I'm not. No, that's good.
I'm
Don't do
glad,
that.
to be honest with you.
I guess we might. I don't know. Maybe they made it part of a base game mechanic because the fuels, the liquid storage tanks that are holding our oil, the crude oil, they're full, and yet everything's still working. We're almost up to the cap on our current storage for whatever the hell this stuff's called, refined oil. Do we not have anything we can use refined oil for yet? Oh, I just remembered, Stejo.
Yo.
When you don't know what to do, like what a resource is good for, I remember using hell mod to help figure it out. Because like, remember in Factorio, we would have a mod where you could like, I think it was called What's It Used For?
What's it used for, yeah?
Yeah, so you could like click on an item and be like, what's this used for? The game does a really good job, I think, of showing you product A can be used in product B, and then product B can be used for product C. But like, it only goes 1 step up and down. So like if you hover over an intermediate, it'll show you that all the buildings it can be made into, or all of the things that you need to make it. But you can't see step A to step Z. And that's where Hellmod can come in handy, because you can just create a new recipe. You should have like a little open close DSP Hellmod somewhere on your screen, right?
Yes.
So I'm playing with it right now. You can see all of the things, even if you don't have the research unlocked, and it's helpful. So I'm going to find refined oil, which should be...
I'm going to spend a couple of minutes gathering enough resources to build a single arc furnace, instead of spending a couple of minutes flying back to Earth to pick up the resources.
Okay, sounds good.
That's how we roll. So yes, anyone in the comment section, I understand I'm being hella inefficient right now, but I'd rather not fly home. I feel like flying home's like you're admitting defeat, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to check, actually, if I make a recipe, if I use DSP Helmod to create like a thing, I wanted to see if you see it as well. Or...
Yeah.
So I just added one that is... So on the top of it, there's like a red science cube, and then there's like an oil cracking type thing. Do you see both those or not?
No, I've got nothing. I've got a question mark in it. Yeah, I've got nothing. Is there like a share button, possibly?
Probably not. This is a single player game. I don't even understand how we're able to play multiplayer. So sharing information on Helmod is probably not part of its code. Oh well, that's fine.
I'll just remember that...
Oh hey, we have logistics now. That wasn't in the last time I played. I don't know what that does.
Logistic? Oh, yeah, I just researched it because it sounded fun.
Click to turn on off distribution to Icarus inventory. So it's a requester slot. Interesting. But we don't have robots yet.
I see it.
So it's not like auto trash where you can say I don't want this item.
You need to get logistics bots and a logistics distributor. I wonder if you need to pipe things
we're not
to
that
the
far
distributor.
off. So if you go look at the tech tree, it's only 2 resources away if you want. High efficiency logistics system, red and blue, into planetary logistics system, red and blue. So
But we already got the logistics system thing.
You have the distribution logistics system. That's different.
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, these are brand new as well. It's a logistics bot.
Yeah, it can be built on top of storage. Automatically transport the storage's contents to Chris's inventory.
This is totally new. When I played last, there were 2 types of robots. There was the logistics drone, and then there was the Interstellar, the logistics vessel. There was no logistics bot. Interesting. Okay, so you researched logistics bot. I guess we need to make some of those. The tech's not too fancy. Red circuits. So red circuits are just green circuits. It's like similar to Factorio. Red circuits are green circuits plus some high purity silicon, I think. We actually don't have the tech to make red circuits, it looks like.
Oh.
Do you want me to queue it? It's just blue. It's processors.
Yeah, sure. You would think that if you require red circuits for something, then it would be a requirement to unlock that.
I'm gonna go ahead and just queue that so that we have access to the processor.
Oh, it's just blue search?
Yeah, just blue. Easy. Easy. Also, we can already get the Proliferator Mark II, which is great because we're totally using Proliferator Mark I. I mean, we're obviously doing a good job with that.
Yes. So we can now goop a second level. Oh, but does that mean it requires level 2 goop?
Yeah, so it's like with level 1 goop. If you put level 2 goop on 3/4 of the items and level 1 goop on 1/4 of the items, then it'll just give you the 1/4 bonus. You need to fully goop every product to get the effect.
So, does that mean that is level 2 goop a different goop?
Level 2 goop is... Let me go find it in the list. The product... Okay, so to make level 2, it's called Proliferator, but I prefer goop. It's easier. You take 2 regular goop, yellow goop, and mix in a diamond to create 1 level 2 goop.
I was hoping that like the level 2 goop didn't require coal so that I could make it on this planet, but never mind. Okay, I've got silicon and titanium being smelted up and stored in a buffer chest.
Do you want me to, I mean, at some point, maybe we should use blueprints. Like, I have a blueprint for goop. Just make goop. It's so good.
Disappoint me.
Huh?
You disappoint me.
I do? Shit. My bad.
You're like, I can't be bothered playing the game.
Well, I've done it. I've solved it, you know. I've solved the goop. Yeah, I have a tier. Okay, so it's a tier 2 self-gooped goop. So it's a blueprint.
Self-gooped goop.
Yeah, it's you just plot it down and then you just feed it the things it needs and then it goops itself and then you have a goop line and then you run the goop line through the whole base and you've got tier 2 goop going through everything and it's so easy and it's so tiny. Like you can't see what I'm seeing right now, but it's I'm just gonna place it, okay? Just for science.
I was gonna say what Arumba doesn't realize that he could do literally whatever he wants because I can't see it.
Look at this. I solved this. I solved this before. Like I probably put, I want to say, you remember when we were playing Factorio and we were playing with the Factorissimo mod?
Factorissimo, yeah.
You could go as deep as you wanted into it, right? You had recursive remember spending hours and hours and hours trying to make the base as like perfect as possible so that you could make recursive things and stuff?
Yeah, stuff and things.
I probably spent like an hour or 2 hours trying to make this thing as efficient and small and perfect as I could for no reason at all.
Why? Oh, okay, because, okay, everything else is empty in its buffer. Got you.
Oh, there's 2 settings. There's do not provide and do not collect. Amount range. Slide to adjust the amount range. If the amount of item is less than the lower limit, Icarus would request items from logistics distributor. If the amount is more than the upper limit, Icarus would ask to collect extra. So it is also a dumper. Did you see that?
Well, that's good. No, I didn't. I did hear.
So like I just noticed that I'm always out of magnetic coil. Because I don't carry around, I carry around iron plate, but I don't carry around iron ore, so I can't make magnets from hand.
Right.
That is pretty clever. It looks good. I wonder how many logistics request slots we're going to end up with in the game. Eventually.
Hopefully, a few. That's pretty good though that we've got like one per. Like,
how do you grab items
row
off the belt again?
Control. Hold control.
There we go.
I wonder if... Oh, I've got a random thermal power plant. I forgot all about that. I wonder if it's just as you get new rows of inventory, you get an extra logistics slot.
Could be. We have the ability to use splitters as well, by the way. So I'm gonna go back to my self-gooped goop blueprint, and if you don't object, really soon, it's gonna stay. I'm just gonna not delete it. So
I'll be back on
last
Earth in 30
chance.
seconds.
Am I out of sorters? Or are these supposed to be tier 2 sorters?
Tier 2 sorters.
How do you know?
I can see at the top.
Oh yeah. I thought you were like looking over my shoulder or something. Okay, do you want to come look at my blueprint? It's real pretty. You can copy it and save it so that you have it for the future. I'm telling you, I put like 2 hours into this. I'm not proud of that part, but that's kind of why I feel like I should use it. It's like it's like that XKCD thing where you put in a lot of time to make something more efficient and like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. What is this thing here?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's the
tier
factory.
3.
Oh, nice. Build it.
Those are tier 3 sorters, not tier 2. I don't even have tier 3. Can we queue up this? High efficiency logistics?
I'm just like tweaking through the floor. Oh my god. You're gonna make me sick, mate.
We do not have enough power.
Oh
We have
my
like
God.
70%. What is
There
going
we
on with
go.
you?
Finally. Look,
What are you doing?
have you seen this?
Yeah, you're. Why are you? Stop that! Don't.
Okay, as long as I'm on a belt, I'm fine.
You're clipping through stuff. Are you? Can you fly? Did you just land wrong or something? I think you're gonna need to reconnect.
I need to charge, and then I'll go into space and I'll land again.
Okay, but you need to come look at the self-gooped goop. It's pretty. Pretty. Look up pretty blueprint.
Oh my lord.
Look at that.
Okay.
It requires one input, Stejo.
Okay, I fixed
One.
it. I fixed it. Right, I'm coming over. I'm
It's
coming
just-
over.
Come look at the pretty. It's one. Just coal. Give it coal and then self-gooped goop.
I mean, that's all that Goop needs, mate. It only needs coal.
I know, but look
Oh,
how
for
pretty.
fuck's sake. I'll need to reconnect after this episode.
All right, why don't you look at it next episode then? Because the thing is flashing.
If I stand on it. Belt. No, okay, I've broken even stand on belts. No.
I've never seen that before. That's funny.
I'm T-posing. I'm asserting my dominance on the self-gooped goop.
Yeah, it does look like you're teabagging.
Alright. So, as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Stedo, he's been Arumba, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
See you soon.